Phillies down 2. And Franzen lines one toward right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin Franzen comes off the bench and shoots a 3-run double into the gap in right center field. And the Phillies come from behind and they win it 4-3.
Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Posey's thinking, we got pretty good wood on that one. Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
High in the air and catchable. Blanco. It's a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
Outfield shortening up now with a tying run at second. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to left center field. Span of the run. On the run way back. He does. He caught it. He caught it. It's a diving.
A nice aerial look of downtown Cleveland. Indians baseball now. First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. It's the first game in the month of June between the Colorado Rockies and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Charlie Blackmon will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
107.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jordan Pacheco will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And he takes ball 1.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
The 1-0 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there. After the pop-up to start the ball game, he's sitting all over this one. And they'll have their first base runner here with one away.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Come on, Indian.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
2 out with the man at first. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And on the mound to face these guys, there you get a look at the numbers for the hard-throwing left-hander Franklin Morales. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Michael Bourne will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And he's retired here, 1 away. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And this is fouled straight back. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Carlos Santana will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Brandon Moss will take his first cuts now, currently 2nd in the American League in home runs. Power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Nick Swisher will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rosario will hang with this one to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Michael Kadire will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Willeen Rosario will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Josh Rutledge will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Moss is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Yan Gomes will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. First pitch on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there. That was almost to the backstop. He would have needed a ladder to hit that.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Water! Get your water here. Here we go.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The throw on to first, and Morales is really dealing now. 2 away.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Ryan Rayburn will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. So a scoreless frame there for Franklin Morales. His club trails 1-0. Nolan Arenado will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Nolan Arenado.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Charlie Blackmon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball will be chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Jordan Pacheco will dig in. He singled his first time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 home. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
But when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swinging a ground ball to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Zach Walters will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Zach Walters.
Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Michael Bourne will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Yeah, I know this guy likes to use his speed, but I think he's playing right into the hands of the defense here. On the first pitch, they're already thinking that this might happen, so there's no element of surprise, and they wind up throwing him out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swung on and rolled towards first. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that misses, 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone, a home run. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. As this one clears the wall by plenty, and back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Justin Morneau will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Willeen Rosario will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies played 1, and it comes on the home run by Michael Kadire. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fouled back. And this one will wind up as a foul ball. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. The next 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's sent down.
Brandon Moss will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him third best on the squad. Nick Swisher will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this ball is gone. So it's a two-run home run from Nick Swisher, number 26 for him on the season, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Yan Gomes will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, and a good live fastball there for Morales. 0-1. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. And this will be fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Go Indians!
There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Now the 1-1. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
Ryan Rayburn will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Josh Rutledge will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Josh Rutledge.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Nolan Arenado will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch fastball.
A few innings ago.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Charlie Blackmon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Zach Walters will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Zach.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And a rather easy first out. Michael Bourne will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. Jason Kipnis will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Indians on top, 3-1. Jordan Pacheco will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The designated hitter, Jordan Pacheco.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Weighted back on a changeup nicely that time as it's bounced toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. But then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
That's by him for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. To second for one. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play. Carlos Gonzalez will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Michael Kadire will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Here's that sequence again. They get ahead with strike one. Then a swinging strike two has him deep in the hole, but then that's a good take on 0-2. You follow that with a good pitcher's pitch that he bites off and fouls away, and then he just sits on this 5th pitch and bam, solid base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Rayburn has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 3 and the Rockies 2. Carlos Santana will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Stirring down the Rockies bullpen, it's the hard-throwing right-hander Manny Corpus who begins to get loose. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation, he really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning.
Brandon Moss will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And this is fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Nick Swisher will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Willeen Rosario will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Willeen Rosario.
Scott Atchison will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 48, Scott Atchison.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Josh Rutledge will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a one-out base runner.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First offering on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Manny Corpus will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Yan Gomes will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Blackman is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Now a slider from Corpus as he jumps ahead 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Rayburn will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Michael Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Fouled back. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Brantley will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Charlie Blackmon will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Mark Zepchinski will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Mark Zepchinski.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Fouled straight back. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Jordan Pacheco will dig in. He singled his last time around. Brian Shaw will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this one's hit on the ground but foul. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Walters takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Let's go, Indians.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 3-2. Zach Walters will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And reined in one away. Look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Michael Bourne will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
No move from Bourne. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. He'll try again, 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Tulowitzki for 1. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Michael Kadire will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. One out, nobody on. To right field. Moss in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Justin Morneau will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Tribe were led offensively this afternoon by this guy, Nick Swisher. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-2. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: